Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. No, it is not an avatar night tonight, baby. I gotta be seen tonight, baby. But let me tell you what we're gonna be discussing first. We're gonna discuss a little bit of everything, but the first thing that we're gonna discuss on the radar today is gonna be the Houston officer that was killed. Also, the son of a Houston officer that was killed. And this was like maybe a day or two later. This is crazy. But our main topic, oh my goodness. Our main topic is the mother that killed her two daughters. Beautiful daughters. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But we're going to get into it. Y'all ready to get into it? I know I'm ready to get into it. So I know Mr. Peachta and Miss Peaches, I know y'all ready to get into it. So make sure y'all check out my new intro. Here it come. Here it go. Yeah, right now. Right now.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PG Time. PG Time. Tune in on PG Time. PG Time. Come join us on PG Time. PG Time. Join us on PG Time. Yeah.
I feel so sorry for her. Because I'm finna run her ass down tonight, baby. Hi. What's going on? It's your girl, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. Woo. Now we got that shit out the way. Hey, y'all. What's going on? I'm so glad that y'all are here to join me tonight. Thank you. Well, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started because once again, I do not want to hold y'all. And please, it is so important, so imperative that you share this video. Share it, like it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page just as well, which is Peachy Tea Time, baby. Peachy Tea Time. Yes. Well, let's get started. Now, y'all, did y'all like the intro? I hope y'all like that intro. I love that intro, baby. We're going to play it again by the end of the night. We'll play it again so that y'all will be able to see. Now, what we're going to do right now is we're going to get into our talent. Our talent, baby. You know, y'all know how we do. We always got to have talent for the night. Always. Now, this talent for the night is a young lady who, I have followed her since day one. Literally. Since day one, I've been following this young lady. Her name is Dondria. She was best known back in the day. Way back in the day. Not way. But way back in the day when I would say when Facebook and MySpace, all of them started, and she just came up and just started doing her thing. And she ended up getting picked up. But when she got picked up, she was able to do one album, and that was it. So I found this. I hope you guys enjoy it. She killed it. Do y'all thing, Dondria. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Say that I've been acting different, yeah, funny how I finally flipped the script on you. You the one who's double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you slipping up. You were off the leash Run me my keys. No more popping up the hit, yeah. I ain't even got the master trip on you. New phone, who is this? Brand new, like the whip. Back it up, no assist. Main bitch, I ain't average. Wake up, need a zip. Hennessy, take a sip. I got my jeans, I'm too thick. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need it. Memories, all the shit, you can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Oh, I'm trying to find a fuck to give for you. You ran out of chances of forgiving. Yeah, listen, I ain't listening. Just for you to go and break my heart again. I learned my lesson. Oh, and I ain't coming. This is what you had now. And I bet you I look better, don't I? New phone. Contacts don't exist. Need a ride, call that bitch. Gas way too expensive. No more benefits. Pop up visits and style. No grip. Ain't got the room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need it. Oh, memories on that shit, you can keep that out. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings.
Yes, that was Dondria, baby. I know y'all remember Dondria from back in the day. They used to call her, excuse me, they used to call her Fat Fat. Ain't fat nowhere, but they used to call her Fat Fat. So big shout out to Dondria. She's still out here doing her thing, her thug thizzle. So hopefully we'll be seeing some more music from her soon. But she had to put it on the back burner. I know, word on the street now. A word on the street that JD was supposed to have signed her. You know, everything on here is allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? And explicit language. But allegedly, JD was supposed to have signed her. And then next thing you know, she put that one album out and it was a wrap after that. I don't know what JD had going on, but he missed out on that money right there because that girl can blow. That she can. So we finna go ahead and get started, y'all, with our first clip for the night. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have 2 YouTube channels. So please subscribe. Also subscribe to, not subscribe, but follow me. Follow me on IG, baby. Because we on IG Live just as well. Hey, y'all. What's going on, IG? Yes. So we're gonna go ahead now. We're gonna start with the Houston police officer. The Houston officer that got killed. And we're gonna go ahead. Now I had everything set up for y'all. And of course, the computer will be acting crazy. But it's okay, because here we go.
Police officer who dedicated 30 years of his life to serving the city of Houston was gunned down by a man with a lengthy criminal history.
The wife of Officer William Bill Jeffrey told Mayor Sylvester Turner that Houston truly lost the very best. Investigators say that officer was gunned down at the hands of this man, Dion Ledette, a man wanted on narcotics warrants with a lengthy criminal history. And as we have covered today, a man who could have been behind bars.
We have live team coverage for you tonight of today's fast-moving developments. We begin with our Brandon Walker live in Northeast Houston and the scene of today's shooting. Brandon?
A very sad day here today, Chris. This scene now in its 9th hour, approaching hour 10. The apartment just on the other side there where neighbors this morning heard gunshots, one of them ducking for cover.
We couldn't do nothing.
Lynn Turner says all she could do was duck. The window shattered by bullet steps from her home, a visual of what she was up against minutes before 7:30.
I was getting ready for work, and when I came out, it was a lady running with a baby.
The woman, Houston police say, initially answered the door when officers arrived. They came to serve an arrest warrant for a man identified by relatives as Dion Ledette.
They knocked on the door. Female comes to the door, have a conversation with her, asks where's the suspect. The suspects one suspect immediately came out and fired upon our officer.
Senior police officer William Bill Jeffrey was shot several times, didn't make it. Sergeant Michael Vance was shot too. He is in stable condition tonight. Ledette was killed as well, a matter Chief Finner says didn't have to happen.
You got a suspect with a female girlfriend with small kids in that apartment complex, and he still fired upon our officers.
It's a sad situation.
Monica Scott says she saw as officers pulled up.
As I was leaving out taking my son, I seen them outside. One was parked there, one was outside at their back door.
Didn't take long for word to spread.
It was a lot of shots.
It's just a bad situation that happened.
I just feel bad for the people.
Especially bad for those who saw. Lynn Turner has had to make peace with that.
It was overwhelming. It was too much, and it was a lot of kids out here.
And that's where we'll pick things up back here live. A lot of parents say at around 7:30 this morning, they were taking their children to school, the school bus walking outside of the door, and they fear that this could have been much worse than it was. Tonight, a lot of those parents tell me that they're talking to their children about what happened right at the beginning of their school day. We're live on the Northeast side this afternoon. I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC 2 News.
Yeah, I think they're gonna need to counsel those kids. You see what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. And here the poor officer that got killed. You know, that's just sad. Soon as they went to the door, this man came out busting. Kids in the house and all. Women, please pay attention to the men that you're dating. You know, if it wasn't nobody but the police. They'll come to get him. But it was just the police. He shouldn't have been shooting at the police. For what? For what? So you go to jail or for you could die. Because he died. He gone. He gone. And them kids got to remember that forever. So we finna be moving right along. Now, like I said, that happened in Houston. And well, like they said, it happened in Houston. And not only did that happen in Houston, the very next day, a police officer's son, he was on the radar. Here we go. Now, y'all know, I just told y'all that it ain't working right, but it's okay, because I just got to do it twice. That's it. So we might have to do all of them like that, but it's okay. It's okay, because I got y'all. I got y'all. Here it is right here, y'all. Here it is right here. And to me, it was just a coincidence that the police officer in Houston got killed. Now, a different police officer, not the same one, but a different police officer's son was murdered. So here we go.
It is a tough week for members of the Houston Police Department. A day after two of their officers are ambushed, leaving one dead, we're learning the son of an officer was killed in an overnight shooting.
The teen was found along a walking trail near the intersection of North Kings Mill Lane and Pauldron Drive. KPRC2's Brandon Walker has been following the story since our morning broadcast and joined us with some new developments he's learned since that time. Brandon?
Including what you mentioned, Lisa, the son of an HPD officer. Right now, the search for clues continues. Investigators with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office here on scene at the very spot where this young man lost his life last night.
Sad to hear about it.
Jose Briones didn't sleep last night. Couldn't sleep since he heard the gunshots.
So I thought it was very distant.
But they were across the street on a path leading to the trail that hugs Wagner Pond, where this morning goings-on went. Steps from where a 14-year-old male lost his life.
I feel bad because he's a 14-year-old kid. I have a 15-year-old son myself. So I was kind of on edge. I'm on edge right now.
The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office says last night at around 8:30, a woman heard gunshots, then saw several males run in the Kings Mill subdivision.
She continued her walk and she came upon an unresponsive black male lying on the sidewalk who suffered from multiple gunshot wounds.
Who shot him? Why? His identity? All unreleased this morning by the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, which is leading the investigation. HPD this morning confirmed the 14-year-old is the son of an HPD officer, while New Caney ISD expressed sadness for the loss. Quote, additional counselors are available to students as needed. Meantime, investigators return to the trail at daybreak, hoping light will reveal new clues.
All right, y'all. All right. So they hoping that they can get some new clues. I don't know what just happened, but they trying to get some new clues. You know, it's kind of sad. All he was doing was walking down the street, just like Trayvon Martin was just walking down the street, and he got shot and killed. And it's sad because that means you can't even walk down the street as a police officer's son. You know, the police officer's son should be just like the police officer. You don't want to kill him. You don't want to do nothing to them folks. But I guess that's not the case. I guess that's not the case at all. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our main topic for the night. But before we play that, because this topic is very, 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 very dear to my heart and very touching. Sad situation. For anyone out there that's a mother, you definitely want to see this. You definitely want to see this. Here we go. Now, y'all know that wasn't the new intro, right? Y'all done seen that before. Y'all know that ain't the intro. But here we go, y'all. We're going to get started. We got a few clips on this one right here. I just couldn't sum it up into one broadcast. It had this, I will say this story had several broadcasts. Not as many as Gabby Petito, but you know, we'll take this. We'll take this. So here we go.
Good evening. We begin with some breaking news at 9 o'clock. Phoenix police are investigating after 2 children were found dead at an apartment complex. Our Arizona's Family News chopper over the scene near Mountain View and Cave Creek roads right up near the North Mountain neighborhood of Phoenix earlier this evening. Emma Lockhart joining us there live now with new information released by police at this scene just moments ago. Emma.
Yeah, disturbing news here tonight, Jared. Police responded here just after 6 this evening. And when they responded, they found 2 young kids dead inside an apartment here. I'll step out of the way so you can see the scene. Officers and detectives have the apartment complex blocked off as they investigate. Now, a woman who police say is believed to be their mom was also found with injuries to her body. She is in the hospital in critical condition. Police say the dad called 911. He is detained and cooperating with police tonight. Now, police say the kids didn't show any signs of trauma. Detectives are still investigating how they died.
It's always tragic when we have somebody die. The fact that it's young children makes it even more heartbreaking, and everybody wants to know why or how did this happen. Unfortunately, it's so early on in the investigation. We're just going to have to wait for the answers to some of those questions.
Now, police also wouldn't say who is responsible for those kids' deaths. But as you can imagine, this is a very traumatic experience for the officers who responded. The crisis response unit is here, and people are on scene to help those officers who might be struggling with what they saw tonight. Jared.
Just a
All right, y'all. So, as we just saw, the two young kids were found murdered. They were in the bed. And I do have some insight on this story, which I said everything is allegedly, but I want to get the news clippings out the way first before I give my commentary on it. So here we go.
Children found dead in a Phoenix apartment. Their mother slashed with a knife, now fighting for her life, and the kid's father detained by police. Still so many questions right now at 10. Our Zach Crenshaw breaking this tragic news for us.
And he's live right there at the scene near Cave Creek and Hatcher. Zach, absolutely devastating. What are police telling you about all this?
Well, right now, detectives are trying to figure out exactly how those two children died. Phoenix police say the kids are young and had no obvious signs of trauma. Now, a source tells me that typically indicates either suffocation or the use of drugs in a murder. This is the scene right here. And as you mentioned, the entire family is involved. The mother had a serious cut on her upper body and other traumatic injuries. She was rushed to the hospital in critical, non-stable condition, and it's unclear right now if she's going to survive. The father, meanwhile, called 911 and told dispatchers his kids were dead. He has since been detained and is cooperating, but police not calling him a suspect at this time. Now, this all went down around 6 p.m. That's when the 911 call was placed. It's unclear if the crimes in this case happened earlier. The sergeant did tell me the power was cut to that unit and neighbors did not hear anything. Police or people in this area, like police, have so many unanswered questions.
The children are deceased. The cause and manner of death are not obviously apparent. So we are investigating that right now.
What was the motive? What happened? And who's responsible?
It doesn't change anything. It doesn't bring them back, but how and who? I hope, like, the sergeant said, I hope justice is served.
Now, Katie, homicide detectives are going to be out here all night processing this very large scene, looking for any clues and evidence that can give them an indication of what exactly happened and who did this. Their mobile crime unit is out here as well, that RV. I'm told no weapon has been found, even though, as we mentioned, that mother had a large laceration to her stomach. Of course, this entire story unnerving for people in this community and just saddening for all the parents. That mother who you heard from there said she's going to be hugging her baby a little bit tighter tonight, and certainly very traumatic for the first responders that had to witness this horrifying scene.
Yeah.
All right, so the inside scoop on this story. I still have about 3 more clips to play, but I'm going to give y'all a brief rundown, okay? Now, everything is allegedly, but this is what the word on the streets is saying, okay? So, the young lady was with her first child's father. Things didn't work out, so she ended up getting with this other guy. The other guy's name is Mike. Mike embraced her daughter, which is her daughter with another man, embraced her daughter and loved her daughter like it was his. Now, the father, the biological father, he was a good father. He was involved in this little girl's life, Ashley. He was involved in her life, did everything he was supposed to do as a father. All of a sudden, Mike says, hey, I think it's best that we move. For spiritual reasons, we move to Arizona, way across the country, away from baby daddy. He decided to get her pregnant. They had the baby. They now one big happy family. Now they going to Arizona. Baby daddy ain't like that. He was like, So he fought for custody. And he won. He won full custody of this little girl, him and his girlfriend. I think it was his wife. They won full custody. Okay? And now I know you're wondering, well, how in the hell did she end up with The girl did. Let's get into this next clip. And then I'm going to explain everything. This is a wild story, y'all. It's a wild story. So let's keep in mind, it's 2 baby daddies. Okay? 2 baby daddies. Here we go. You know, the news don't tell us everything. Remember that. The news don't tell us everything. Here we go.
Memorial growing outside of Valley Apartment, the site where 2 young girls were found dead, and investigators say the main suspect is their own mother. ABC 15's Adam Waltz is joining us near Cave Creek and Hatcher, where this story is weighing heavily on that community.
Investigators say it appears that the mom was the one who killed the daughters and then stabbed herself, and it was the father who called 911 after finding his daughters dead inside their home. Now today, neighbors leaving mini memorials like these wings in honor of those young sisters. Terry Potter doesn't know the girls, but couldn't help but hang these angel wings.
I have a baby girl, and it would just be the end of me, you know what I mean? So I thought that if I was a mom that lost a kid, I would want something.
Wings overlooking the apartment complex where 2 sisters, 4 and 9 years old, died. Police say the dad was the one who called for help.
It's always tragic when we have somebody die. The fact that it's young children makes it even more heartbreaking, and everybody wants to know why.
The only person who may know why is the girl's mother, who the police say is the main suspect in her daughter's deaths. When police arrive, they say the mom had stab wounds and believe she stabbed herself. She was rushed to the hospital and is expected to live. Dad was initially taken into custody and then later released. Police say he is cooperating with investigators and is not considered a suspect right now. And we've been told to withhold the young girls' names because unfortunately there are still family members who don't know what happened. In Phoenix, Adam Waltz, ABC 15 Arizona.
Okay, so let me finish this story because I have 2 more to go. So, Dad, the one that they're talking about, Dad, because they haven't brought the other dad in yet. They didn't know about the other dad, I'm assuming, at that moment. So, Dad ended up getting full custody of the oldest daughter. Okay? He ended up getting full custody of her. He was cool. Cool dad. Yeah, you could get her. You get it for the weekends. You get it for the summer. You get it for this. Spring break came. He was like, yeah, you can get her. She go to Arizona. You her mom. Well, she went to Arizona, and that's when the pandemic hit. So mom was like, I can't send my baby back on the plane. It's a pandemic. She gonna have to stay here with me. So he like, no, I got sole custody of her. You need to bring her back. Well, she ended up staying with mom for over a year. Over a year. This man kept fighting, going to courts, everything. Well, the people weren't acting right. Finally, the judge ordered for her to bring them kids back, or for him to go and pick up the kids. That's when mom got hysterical. And like I said, everything is allegedly. Mom got hysterical. Mom ended up telling her boyfriend, Mike, that lives with her, that the youngest daughter is bi, that cooked up this whole thing, this whole reason that they need to go and move all the way to Arizona. She tells him, oh, the girls got COVID-19. And since they got COVID-19, I'm going to keep them in the room. This was 2 days prior to them babies dying. She said, I'm going to keep them in the room for 2 days so that they could quarantine. He comes in the house 2 days later. Well, of course, he was coming every day, but on that second day, he comes in the house. He looking for her. He don't see her. So he goes to the girls' room. The girls just laying in the bed holding each other. And they're not breathing. So he goes in their room and noticed that he can't get in because she done barricaded herself in the room. So that's when he calls 911. He calls 911. 911 comes over. They lock his ass up. They handcuff him because they like, you had to have done this. They gets in the room. Mom done cut herself all up. I don't know if she was attempting to try to commit suicide and it didn't work. She just couldn't do it apparently. But you can kill your kids. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into the next clip. And y'all, it's a sad situation. You know, like I said, the dad really, really loved his daughter. And now both dads don't have their daughters. Here we go.
It was purple. Her favorite color is purple, she told me. And so she was just very, very genuine, very friendly, very kind, very soft spoken.
It really is such a heartbreaking story tonight at 8 o'clock. And tonight, friends and family, they gathered today at a candlelight vigil in honor of those two little girls who were found dead inside of their North Phoenix home. Their deaths stunned that neighborhood, and people have been coming to pay their respects and to leave mementos for the last 2 days. Here's our Monica Garcia.
God continue to wrap your arms around them.
A somber day for two little lives taken away too soon. 9-year-old Aaliyah and her younger sister, 4-year-old Royal McIntyre. Their father, Michael Coleman, visibly emotional, alongside the family's pastor during a candlelight vigil held for the two girls Friday evening. The family sharing this picture with Arizona's family, taken just months before their deaths. Police believe the girls' mother killed them.
Very heartbreaking. I had a very close day yesterday with my little ones, just holding them. It's a very sad day.
Jasmine Reyes' daughter, Zariah, was a classmate of Aaliyah's. They attended Sunny Slope School in the Washington Elementary School District.
It was at recess. We went to go play, and we have this little group, and we used to chat.
Dozens of people, including Aaliyah's teachers, classmates, and their parents, came out to pay their respects. Aaliyah's teacher tells me her favorite color was purple, so they did everything they could to incorporate that color in her vigil, from the purple balloons to the purple flowers to the purple handwritten note. Family members say the girl's mother is currently in the hospital and is stable. Meanwhile, Phoenix police say they are still investigating a possible motive.
We miss her so much, and she's in a better place now.
In Phoenix,
She gonna be just fine. She gonna be just fine. God ain't finna take her away because she finna suffer for what she did to them babies. She is going to suffer. She was wrong. And how dare her? How dare her? Hey, Miss Barbara. We got Miss Barbara in the building, Audra in the building, Nicole. We got Miss Moore in the building. We got Miss Joyce. We got Julie. What's up, cuz? Oh, baby, what it do? What it do? We got our YouTube family in the building. We got our IG family in the building. What it do, y'all? What it do? Now, I want y'all to believe me when I say that there's another man in this picture. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and play this last clip. And this clip right here will tell y'all everything that happened. Here we go.
First at 6, a tragic investigation. And tonight, new details in the deaths of 2 children.
The mother in jail now charged with the children's murder. Adam Walsh showing us the growing memorial as investigators work to answer why.
Flowers, bears, letters from classmates and friends sitting outside the apartment complex where 9-year-old Aaliyah and her little sister, 4-year-old Royal, were found dead. One letter reads, "I really miss you, Aaliyah. I hope you have a happy afterlife." Phoenix police believe 35-year-old Retta Renee Cruz drugged her daughters with a cocktail of prescription and over-the-counter drugs.
Something like this is just totally shocking.
Court documents say Aaliyah and Royal were found dead on their bed, holding each other as if it were staged. Cruz had handwritten a letter, placing it near their bodies.
Custody dispute that was coming to a head. She was not happy with it.
Cruz was set to lose custody of Aaliyah after a recent court hearing. Police say Cruz was found in the next room and had stabbed herself several times. According to court documents, Cruz was suffering from a mental illness. Now she's charged with the murders of her own children.
It's just, it weighs heavily on anybody who thinks about this case. And I think the one solace that we can take in it is that, we were able to move through this case. We were able to find enough evidence to make an arrest.
In Phoenix, Adam Waltz, ABC 15, Arizona.
So y'all see, right? This was a custody issue. That's what this was. Hey, Josette. Yes, it's crazy. So you didn't want him to have the child. Come on, ladies. Come on. They done named the mental health issues, baby. So you already, let's just say that is accurate. Let's say she did have mental health issues. You got mental health issues. The daddy wants to be in her life. The daddy had custody. This was the second custody hearing. He had custody. He just let her go be with her for a little vacation. That's it. That's all. Just a little vacation. COVID hit. Boom. Baby stuck. She's stuck there. So my thing is, why not send her back? That's her father. You gonna kill her instead? Come on. She gonna suffer. She gonna suffer, baby. She gonna suffer, and she gonna suffer hard for this one. She gonna suffer hard for this one. Now, next we gonna get into our Karen, y'all. I told y'all I had a Karen. Situation. But before we get into the Karen situation, y'all know I gotta play my new intro for y'all. For everybody that missed it, here we go. Here go the new intro for Peachy Tea Time, baby. Hit it.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about Karen events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Tune in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Yeah.
I feel so sorry for her. Because I'm finna run her ass down tonight, baby. That is the new Peachy Tea Time. What is it? Intro. The new Peachy Tea Time intro. Miss Barbara said, it's beautiful. And so is my beautiful niece. Yes, auntie. They're my new auntie. Mwah. I love you, auntie. So let's get into these Karen. Oh my gosh, y'all. This one took the cake for me. Thank you, Audra. I love it, boo. All right, Miss Moore. Miss Moore said, love it. You look great. I like the song also, girl. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, we finna go ahead and get into this Karen, y'all. This woman acted a fool. When I tell you she acted a fool at Disney World, let me show y'all what she did. Now, listen to the words that's coming out her mouth. Lord. Please listen to the word that's coming out her mouth, y'all. This is a bad Karen and her white privileges that she think that she got. So here we go and listen to her words.
Karen's in the wild.
Because I have a bad bladder. I don't think you understand what women's bladders are all about, but I really have a bad bladder. And there's no reason for you to justify me or judge me.
I am not judging you, ma'am.
You are, sir.
No, I'm not.
Tom.
I'm not judging you.
Can
I'm
you
here
please be your manager? Because it's
I am the
okay.
manager.
Somebody higher up, sir. What?
I'm asking you to leave property for your actions and behavior.
Not a problem, Tom. But I needed to urinate. And I needed to pee on my... There's been times where I have to hold a cup for my job, Tom. I am a teacher, a speech therapist, sir. I literally have to urinate in a cup. Because I don't have time to go to South Central on Slauson and Crenshaw to urinate, sir. I cannot believe you're judging me.
I'm not judging you.
No problem. It's okay. I will leave, but I'm telling my family member what's happening here. And they can meet me at the parking lot because there is a commute time. It's literally an hour to drive to the valley, Tom. Okay, what? Okay, what? It sounds like you're just saying okay, but I need a manager.
I say okay.
I went to Alani, to Hawaii in April, Tom. I paid for your paycheck, sir. Everybody else is here. Just so you know, I'm not a freeloader.
I never said that.
I'm just putting it out there.
So I'll give you time to discuss the parking arrangement.
Thank you, sir.
Unfortunately,
I will leave. No, thank you, Tom.
Please tell me y'all heard Karen say that she paid for their paycheck because she went to Hawaii and she's a speech therapist. If Karen don't get fired when she get back to work from the time that they saw that this shit went viral, Karen need to be fired. I'm making a petition that Karen need to be fired. Karen done pissed in a cup in the middle of Disney World, y'all. In a cup. And instead of walking her fat ass to the bathroom. I don't care how far it is. Then she gonna throw in Crenshaw. Yeah. Get her up out of here. And I hope when she get home, after this go viral, which it did, I hope she got fired. Sitting up there embarrassing the school like that. How dare her? Talking about she has to pee in the cup because she's a doggone, what she say she was? The speech therapist. So we finna get into this last clip, y'all. Actually, we got 2 more clips. So, but this one right here is stuck to me just as well. The police officer, he arrested the teen. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all why he mistakenly put handcuffs. He didn't arrest him and take him to jail. He mistakenly put the teen in handcuffs. And when y'all see this, y'all going to know that racism is still exists. Here we go.
Police in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin say it was a big misunderstanding. Officers mistook an African-American teenager for a robbery suspect and handcuffed him. As Michelle Miller explains, the teen was only riding in the car with his white grandmother.
Come out with your hands up, face away from us.
After ordering 18-year-old Akil Carter out of his grandmother's car,
Hands up high in the air. Face away from us. Walk to the sidewalk.
police placed him in handcuffs and ordered him into the back of a squad car.
Officer Gabriel's going to get some information from you, okay?
Grandmother Paulette Barr had just left church and was driving Akil to work when police stopped them. Officers say they initially started following them after an African-American man and woman identified the vehicle. They said it was carrying a white woman who was being robbed by two black men. But police say they never got a formal statement from those witnesses because they left the area. The family's attorney is skeptical.
It seems strange that for all the dash cam footage the police have turned over, we have not seen anything where the officer's interacting with these people.
After Carter was detained, an officer is seen exiting the patrol car with his gun outside the holster. Officers then approached the teen's grandmother.
Is everything okay? That's your grandson?
Yes. Police say Carter was handcuffed for approximately 6 minutes.
Well, I'm guessing what this sounds like is a really big misunderstanding.
After the teen was released, a witness captured his grandmother's reaction.
That's your grandson? Wow.
The family's attorney says even if the police account is accurate, the officers clearly overreacted.
Any random person can run up to a police officer now and say, stop that car, it's engaged in a robbery, and that's all it takes.
The family's attorney says the frightening encounter left the grandmother feeling helpless, wondering what she could have done to protect her grandson. Michelle Miller, CBS News.
Baby. Now, if that ain't, I'm kind of speechless. Oh, y'all know that's abnormal for me. But oh my gosh. Can y'all believe it? Can y'all believe it? He riding in the car with his grandma. And his grandma is white, like ain't no biracial couples in this damn world. And they think she getting robbed. Instead of questioning her when you pulled him over, you takes him out and just straight handcuff him. You got your gun out and everything. You ready to kill. You ready to kill us. Already. Hands on deck. What? He got to go. And this is it's the grandma. How many biracial people is in this world? So many. So many. And you sit there and you humiliate this teen for 6 minutes. I want 6 minutes worth of my money. Flat out. Flat out. Give me 6 minutes of my money. Because y'all owe me. Oh, baby, y'all owe me some good. Sure do. Sure do. And I want every bit of my money. Because they did that boy wrong. They did him wrong. For them to sit there and then the poor grandma like, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Should I let them kill him and not say nothing and just stand there? Can I say what I want to say? Can I please say what I want to say? Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Y'all done pulled my leg. Y'all will go ahead and say it. That's that white folk shit. You know what I'm saying? She, at the end of the day, I don't care if she do got a black grandson. She's still a white woman. You gonna sit there and not say nothing. Even though she probably was in shock, couldn't believe this was happening. Oh my gosh. But you think a black grandma gonna let you put their grandchild in handcuffs? Without saying, that's my grandson. I don't care if he is white. That's my grandson. What is y'all doing? He shouldn't even made it out the car without grandma saying something. But maybe she thought grandson was a thug and grandson was out here in these streets. I don't know. So we're finna go ahead. We're going to get into this next topic. This is the off-duty police officer. He was very young. And he was fatally shot. So here we go.
Begin this Monday afternoon with the Wayne County Sheriff's Office mourning the loss of one of their own. Thank you for being with us today at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. Officer Devontae Jones shot and killed while off duty. Investigators say he was shot while driving near East Forest in the Chrysler Service Drive early this morning.
7 Action News reporter Kim Russell joining us now live. And Kim, have any arrests been made so far?
I've been talking to Detroit police and they tell me that at this time they are still investigating. And right now, the person responsible for the shooting that took this young man's life remains free.
Detroit police are working around the clock to answer the question, who killed this man? 23-year-old Wayne County Sheriff's Deputy Devontae Jones from Detroit.
We are going to do everything in our power to find out what happened to our officer.
Wayne County Under Sheriff Mike Jaffer says Jones joined the Wayne County Sheriff's Office in 2019 and worked in the Jail Division 1 doing jail security. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office says he got off work late last night as he dropped someone off in the area of East Forest in the Chrysler Service Drive early this morning. Someone started shooting, hitting him multiple times. He tried to run from his vehicle to escape.
He did make it to the hospital. He was conveyed privately, and unfortunately, he didn't make it.
He says he doesn't know why someone would shoot the deputy with a reputation for being dedicated to his job.
We're a very strong-knit family, and when this happens to one, it happens to all.
He was a hardworking officer. He showed up for all his shifts. He worked a lot of overtime. It's a tragic loss for the agency and for his family.
Hopefully his legacy will live on. He does have a kid, and he has another kid on the way in November, which makes it even more heart-wrenching.
That's so sad. A child on the way, and he already had a kid. Going to go drop somebody off in the neighborhood, and he gets shot at. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. When the police officers started getting killed? You remember? You know what I'm saying? They weren't killing police officers like they doing now. You know, and true enough, yes, the police is killing us. But at the end of the day, we still ain't supposed to kill the police officers, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So when did this start occurring? Like, why people feel so safe and so comfortable enough to go out and kill an officer? That's automatic grounds for life. You may get the death penalty. Who knows? I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to say. But we got our last clip for the night. I know y'all like, whoo, we done went through them. We was only here for an hour tonight. Usually it's an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours when we got guests. But, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all about Friday, baby. Friday, we are having for Peachy Talks, which is myself, my husband, and also Jess. Just Ask. We will be doing a celebrity edition. Okay? Celebrity edition of Peachy Talks. We will be talking about Wendy Williams. I know y'all know Wendy Williams is she all over the blogs. We're going to talk about Wendy Williams. We're going to talk about Ezell, AJ Johnson, who just passed away. Well, his wife had some things to say, baby. She said she don't like all this fake love that y'all showing. Because, baby, she got a GoFundMe going on. She got a GoFundMe for him. Ezell from Friday. Yeah, Ezell from Friday. Y'all remember Ezell? Ezell was the one that came to, what was his name? Chris Tucker. When Chris Tucker was in the back of the house pooping. Y'all know I got kids, I say pooping. And he came back there and was talking junk to him. You remember? He said, yeah, he gone. He gone. God rest his soul. But he ain't got no money. He ain't had no life insurance policy. So we're going to talk about that. Because y'all know Jess, she is financial. She can get you life insurance. She'll be able to explain all that to you on Friday just as well. So let's get into this last clip. Oh, shoot. There you go. I'm about to say my mouse done got stuck, y'all. Y'all know how these computers can get. Y'all already know. And then we're going to get into, this is somewhat like another Karen situation. Somewhat. And then we're going to go ahead and get into our motivation for tonight. It's a very quick one. So here we go.
Tonight, we're hearing from a couple in New Jersey who got into a confrontation with their neighbor over a new patio. The couple, who was black, recorded as their neighbor, who was white, called the cops saying she was being assaulted. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson has the story.
If the police had come here and overreacted, I could have been dead.
And that's precisely why Fareed's wife, Narinda, started filming this ugly exchange with their neighbor in Montclair, New Jersey.
You won't go home.
A woman who did, in fact, call police.
I filmed her because she started to play race tricks that endangered both my husband and my children.
Fareed calls this yet another example of white entitlement and black hate. The couple, they're both attorneys, live here. The neighbor's yard sits right next to theirs. Monday, Narinda was on a work call when she says the woman came to her home 3 times demanding to know if they had a permit to build a stone patio in their backyard.
Just grown increasingly intense, this desire to, we've described this like deputizing yourself to make sure that I'm following the rules.
Norinda says it's been going on for 2 years. From the color of their house, lights in their backyard, the neighbor always has questions and they give her answers. But this time they felt enough was enough. They had done their research, knew they didn't need a permit. The town confirmed that. When she wasn't getting answers, the neighbor called police with an outrageous claim.
She backed up off of the property at that point. And at that point, she said, "I'm calling the police. You've assaulted me."
They are grateful. At least 5 witnesses, neighbors, told police that was not true. You can hear them in the video telling the neighbor, "Shame on you." Police did respond, but all parties decided not to move forward.
We don't want to wage war with our neighbors. We just want to be on our patio in quarantine backyard and, be at peace.
But thousands have now viewed the video and rallied outside of the neighbor's home who couldn't be reached for comment.
To weaponize the police as she tried to do and use the police to somehow enforce her desires, it is white supremacy.
So she said she telling that you assaulted me and he didn't even touch her. Hey, mama. Mama said, I'm late, but I'm here, boo. So that means you missed my intro, mama. My mama missed the intro, y'all. So we down to our motivation, mama. You done missed the whole show. But it's okay. Do y'all mind? Peaches? Mr. Peaches? Do y'all mind if I play the intro one more time for my mama before we get into the motivation, which I really want y'all to see? We got another Trent Shelton. So I'm going to play the intro one more time for my mama because I love my mama and because it's my show.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT time. PGT time. Tune in on PGT time. PGT time. Come join us on PGT time. PGT time. Join us on PGT time. PGT time. Yeah.
I feel so sorry for her. I feel so sorry for her. Because I'm finna run her ass down tonight, baby. Sorry for the cuss word, mama. Mama, she already know I ain't got no sense. I don't cuss around her, though. I don't cuss around mama. Just, she see it on the show. So we've been going ahead and get into our motivation for tonight, y'all. Another Trent Shelton. We love Trent. My mama especially loves Trent Shelton. So here we go.
Number 1, acceptance of self-influence is freedom. There's no greater freedom than freely being yourself. It's incredible, incredible. Where you can go from being a prisoner of your past to being empowered by your past. It's incredible. Where you can go from hating who you are to loving who you are. It's incredible. Where you can go from your worst you to your best you. A life without limitations is a life full of elevation. Just imagine right now, love without limitations. Just imagine your dreams without limitations. How much different would your life be if you were able to live your life free? Number 2, acceptance of self influences focus. It's a lot easier to grow yourself when you're not doubting yourself. What you focus on is what you will feel. I believe the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your focus. If you're focused on your limitations, well, I'm going to be real with you. You're probably going to live a very limited life. If you're focused on your progressions, same thing. You're probably going to live a very progressive life. Your life is controlled by what you focus on. Number 3, acceptance of self-influence is faith. There's a lack of faith. There's a lack of life. A fulfilled life is a faithful life. An empty life is a faithless life. If you don't accept yourself, you're not going to believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, guess what? It's not rocket science. You're not going to better yourself. But when you believe that there's more to your life, you'll end up at some point becoming more in life. Like, that's just facts. Faith is everything. In order for us to live at our highest capabilities, we must see beyond what we see visually. And I realized with my life that things become a lot more clear when you're not blinded by your insecurities. So hopefully now you see just how important the acceptance of self is. Hopefully you can embrace that and really understand that in all aspects.
All right. That was the last clip for the night, baby. Our motivation. So I just want to, mommy, I love you too, and I'm happy you love that intro, baby. Yes, I love it. I worked so hard on that intro last night. So I really, really hope you guys like it. I do have to show y'all the website. I'm going to try my best to start showing it every episode. I gotta continue to do more work to it, of course. Thank you, Fred, for all he's done to it. So I just need to add more to my blog, which I will definitely be updating. If you hit the numbers down here, it'll take you into all the blogs that I have. All of them that I have. You go to 5-4, you'll see what's in there on 4. There's all type of different things. So you come down. That's how old I need. This is why I need to update it. But he was our influential peach of the week. Giannis, however you pronounce it, the basketball player that won. Then if you go to the top, you see about me, my blog, and shop. And as you see, shop has Peachy Tea Time shop, which is my Peachy Tea Time shirts. And then you also have Peachy Kisses Boutique, which I will be launching on October the 11th. October the 11th, I will be launching Peachy Kisses Boutique, which is my lipstick line, of course, my t-shirts and my hoodies. And also, I will be having onesie pajamas. They're very sexy. So, and y'all gonna see it, but y'all gonna see it on October 11th. Now, the people at the pop-up shop, if you come out there to the pop-up shop in McDonough, all my people here in Georgia, you will be able to see and purchase the items, which is the pajamas and the lipstick, and of course the t-shirts and the hoodies. You will be able to purchase them on hand. Okay. Now, my t-shirts and my hoodies, they are available now. I got to put up the pictures for the hoodies, but they'll be looking just like the t-shirts. But the lipstick, the lip gloss, and the onesie pajamas, they are so cute, y'all. They got these little kisses, lips all over. Oh, they're so cute. But those are going to be sold at the boutique. So if you want to come down to the boutique and get them, hey, come through. Y'all know y'all seen that flyer out there. Come through, holla at your girl. Yeah. Tamika said, it's nice. Hey, Mimi girl. Yes, mama said, put them pictures in the comments. Put them pictures in the comments, baby. All right. Well, we finna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all know I got to make sure that you all subscribe, like this video. Please share this video. Please subscribe to both my YouTube pages. Peachy Tea Time. Time is with the Y. And also Peachy Tea Time LLC. And let me show y'all this one more again. Well, thank you all so much for joining me tonight for Peachy News. I really hope you all learned something out of this tonight. I hope you enjoyed the motivation. I hope you guys come back on Friday to join us for Peachy Talks with my husband and my friend Jess. Now, y'all better start asking Jessica some questions now. She is a certified life coach. Certified. Okay? So ask her some questions in the comments. Call in. You can call in on every single show. You're able to call in. Even if I don't say it, you're still able to call in on every single show. Call in. You can put it in the chat. I just want you guys to utilize Jessica while she's with us. You see what I'm saying? If you don't want to put your business out there, you want to be anonymous, you can do that. That's fine. But this young lady, when I tell y'all hands down, she gives great advice. And all you guys have to do is just give her a chance. Just give her a chance. And I'm sure you will like her advice. She also does financial planning. She also is a financial advisor. She does all type of stuff, y'all. Plus the life insurance, all that. So peep her out on Peachy Talks on Fridays, which this Friday will be our special edition, our celebrity edition. We're talking about Wendy Williams. We will be talking about AJ Johnson. And last but not least, we will be talking about who's our last? Nicki Minaj and her husband, Mr. Petty. I know y'all saw the reel today, baby. I know y'all saw it. Oh yeah, we digging deep. See, y'all, let me explain to y'all. Before Peachy News, it was all the missus did was just listen to celebrity gossip, okay? So when I tell y'all, I know some things about that story, allegedly. I do my research though. But I can't wait to tell y'all what I know about the situation. So I really want y'all to tune in on Friday, our celebrity edition. And we might be giving out some coins. Some coins. So make sure y'all tune in. Now you already know what we gotta do. We gotta listen to my babies. Y'all ready to listen to my babies? Here they go.
PG time.